We went to the Wizard's Tower.
I thought this session's 19.
No, this one's
No,
18.
this is 17 because if you look at the dates and notes.
17.
What?
No, 17
Okay.
was the last one.
And this one's 18.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Because
the main two things that really happened, let's be honest, was Kelsey saw me and Zed and Max dancing.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing
Oh, you're doing it? Okay.
I got my notes. I brought them up.
Y'all were taking. Y'all were taking.
Yeah,
y'all
Chloe
were
did
taking
say
so
she wanted
long.
to do it.
Y'all were taking so long.
So who's doing the recap again?
Freaking me.
Okay, I just had to make
God,
sure.
what happened? Okay. Kelsey showed up at Viper Club. Saw me and Sergio dancing. Mo confessed his feelings for Angus, which is T. Sergio went to go talk to Kelsey. Robin revealed a secret to Todd, and so did Max. Don't Sergio and Robin have a bargain now? I don't remember what that bargain was, but I know they have a bargain.
Yeah.
About getting back home.
I made her promise we would
yes.
actually do something about getting back home.
Yes. There's rumors that the Queen's Dragon was slayed.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Then we went to a wizard tower because Mary made us.
And it was pretty fun.
Correct.
Sergio and Robin did, like, they were the waiters, and the one little gnome was a piece.
A piece.
Me, Mo, and Angus went downstairs to take care of the rat problem. And Max got all of the other rats to go away. And I also gave them, like, baby dragon scales. He wanted the big one, but I was like, here, have these. And he was like, okay. And then he turned into a king rat and attacked us. Mo killed him. I took his little hat. I think Angus got a sword. And Mo got a map with, like, maybe portals on it. We don't know.
Good one. Okay.
And
That's pretty much it.
Someone got fireball.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, delayed blast fireball.
Keelan.
I don't remember his name.
It was
Keelan?
Ellen.
Keelan, yeah.
Keelan, but yeah.
No. Okay, give yourself bardic inspiration for that. That was a good one.
You're welcome for my notes.
That being said, players, here is a brand new day, a brand new dawn in the night court, night region.
Right, we're still here.
We're still here, even though you've only been here for like 3 sessions.
I'm coming home, sweet pea.
I'm back in the again. That's how it started to feel.
Back of our lovely Kip. Kip, can you tell us how Ray Angus is waking up today?
It's to me, hopefully. Sorry.
Right. Anyways, so he's definitely waking up groggy. Not next to Mo. I feel like I had to specify.
You felt like you had to specify. Okay. I asked you how you felt, not who you were waking up to, but
yeah, he's definitely feeling groggy, but He's like, sweet, I got a new fucking sword. Could definitely be very useful.
Okay.
But he's gonna be getting ready for the day.
Okay, get ready for the day. Chloe. How are you waking up today? How are you feeling?
Yeah. I feel like Max is still kind of pissy about everything that happened. Still kind of pissy, but and like a little more quiet than usual. And she's just hanging out with Safria and getting ready.
We're gonna do a little check-in, and then everyone can have like their action. Mo. How's Mo feeling right now?
Mo is having one of the worst hangovers he's had in a while. So he's not particularly chatty today. He's just kind of trying to go through it
That's so
with
bad.
the least amount of speaking as possible. At least for right now.
Damn.
Uh.
How's Serio?
Yeah, I wanted to ask. You know, there's been 2 days, like we've. So
His
are y'all
wizard
still
tire was
hungover?
one day.
One day, and then like, so are y'all still hungover? Like that's fine, but just so you know, that's a pretty powerful hungover.
Listen, we're in the Fey realm.
You're so right.
So
We're in the Fey realm.
maybe the hangovers last
And
longer.
and Matt took drugs. Mo
Oh,
took
he was
drugs.
fucked
I
up. Never
did. I
mind.
also
Mo,
got crossfaded.
Mo is excused. I think Sergio. I think Sergio's like awake. He's in his room and he's kind of pacing around his room. Like he's like kind of a bit antsy is what I think I would define it. But yeah, that's most of what he's doing right now, and still kind of groggy from like 2 days ago because apparently the alcohol is really strong. But like, but yeah.
Robin, how are we feeling today? How are we waking up?
We're doing good. Woke up next to Isaac. We're chilling. Yeah.
Still haven't figured out what we're missing, have we?
Can I make a perception check?
When you come back to you, you can make a
Okay.
perception check. Kip, we're coming back to you. Kip, what would you like to do as your first act today?
He, I guess, might like kind of go out to the gardens and like kind of sit waiting for like the breakfast tables to get set up, and to grab food, or like whenever it is the state tables are set up. He'll just be chilling out in the gardens, I guess.
Okay, can you please make a perception for me?
Sure. Doesn't look like Cam liked my decision, but that's fine.
That's not what I made a face. But yeah, you do you, Kip.
It was very convenient. 17.
17?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
You're good.
With a 17, so you said you're helping set up stuff in the garden?
No,
You're
said I was just gonna wait in the garden, waiting for breakfast to be set up. Um, kind of just relaxing before.
As you are in the garden, you are going to notice a little crow outside, uh, cutting some of the the bushes. When he goes, and he cuts off like a flower, and then he goes and starts panicking, and he looks around, and you both make eye contact. As he takes the flower and he puts it in his beak and swallows it. And he kind of stops and stares at you for a second to see what you're gonna do.
Is this a Kenku or a crow?
It's a Kenku.
Kenku, okay. I guess he's gonna get up and go over to him.
It's kind of just like that twitch thing where his head looks and kind of comes back.
Hello. Did you just eat the flower? Are you okay?
Flower, flower.
I'm sure no one will be mad that you ate a flower. I won't tell anyone, I promise.
Oh, burn, burn.
Right. I guess I'm gonna walk away.
um, you see that this Cocoon starts back to trimming the bushes. He seems calmer though. But you can kind of hear him go, flower, burn, flower. Um, that being said,
Like, what the fuck?
uh, we'll come back to you.
Okay.
Chloe, Max, what would you like to do for your first action for today?
I would like to go find Hannah.
Okay. I will say Hannah's not staying here, but if you would like to write a letter to Hannah, you did.
She told me she would talk to me, that bitch.
Listen, it's not Hannah's fault. It's the DM's fault. Okay, so let's not directly blame NPC sometimes.
Yeah, I'll write her a letter.
Or as we like to say,
I'll write Hannah
the
a letter.
magical god being in the sky is pulling string fates for Hannah. Excuse me. Hold on. Not a white face. Okay. We'll say that Hannah has written you a letter to meet you at a cafe. We'll say that. A little cafe near the
Ooh,
church
tea.
for after breakfast. So that is okay.
Tea. Okay.
That being said, where is it? Would you like to do anything else before breakfast? Is my question.
I get no, I don't. No, there's nothing I want to
Would
do.
you help prepare breakfast at all during that breakfast session?
Hey, no.
Okay, thank you.
Did
Mary,
her
Miss
clone?
Young's not
Did
here.
her clone do it?
We'll come back. We'll come back to it. Just know it for now. Mo, what would you like to do this morning?
Well, it's not gonna be super active today. I think he's still trying to recuperate from the Viper Club still. So he's just gonna be taking it easy today. He might sleep in a little bit.
It's totally fine. Yeah, you're sleeping in. Can you please roll a perception check?
Sure. I love these.
I'm gonna see how sleep you are.
Oh, Slay! Natural 20 for 24.
Slay, we love a natural. With that being said, as you were ruffling about in your sheets in this new region, uh, getting accustomed to this new traveling life of yours, you're going to hear a smack on your window nearby. As like like pigeons start fighting with each other across your window, and you see a streak of blood come down as the bird just kind of pecks at the other pigeon and tears its head off. Uh, before it flies away, and you hear like a flutter of crows.
Okay. Not ominous at all. Um, I'm gonna go over to the window and like kind of see what's going on, but I'm not opening it because apparently there are killer pigeons about.
Okay, you're not opening it. Um, yeah, as you walk over to the windowsill, you'll see a streak of blood on the window. and you kind of see like some feathers on your windowsill from the pigeon. Not very demure, not very mindful. Um, as you see from afar in a tree nearby in the garden, you can see the garden overhead. You see that the crow that took this pigeon's head off is resting uh, on a young lady's arm that you've never seen before. She seems to have silver white hair and her skin is purple. She's very drow-like. Very
Oh.
demonic, very mindless, very demented. Not cutesy.
Not cutesy, not very polite, not very considerate.
Very cunty.
Oh, you just dated this fucking session so hard. Okay, if she is like not looking in my direction, I'm not gonna acknowledge her. Like if she's not looking at me,
Let's make.
but if
What
she's
do you
not,
want?
I'm just gonna ignore that happened.
No. No. Let's make an. Mm, hold up. I want to do something quick.
Like I kind of feel like she would because that was her bird that attacked that poor helpless pigeon.
Yeah, but my question is, if you do make eye contact, are you trying to avoid being seen? Is my question.
Oh, I'm not like trying to avoid being seen, but like
Okay.
if she's not looking at me, I'm not gonna acknowledge at all what the fuck just happened.
Okay, I will say you guys do make eye contact for a brief second as she looks up with you, and then you see her petting her little crow.
I just give a, and then I promptly are there blinds? Is there a
There's
curtain?
curtains.
Can I?
There's curtains. You're gonna take
Yeah.
the curtains. You said, yeah, no thanks. Okay, sure. Yeah, you pull the curtains.
This got nothing to do with me.
It's like when you see all those horror movies and you're like, yeah, that's not me. Uh, okay, we'll come back to you. Serio, what would you like to do for your one action for today?
That's crazy. When you mean before breakfast?
Mhm.
Okay. I guess I'll go find Robin.
Okay. Um, I will say you notice it is very foggy out today. Rainy, foggy. Um, as you make your way to Robin's room, Robin, you're gonna hear a knock at the door. Dun dun dun.
Don't perceive me. Um,
Uh, Isaac kind of ruffles. He's like, do you want me to go get it?"
no, I'll get it.
It's just me. Can you hear? I'm sorry, guys. It's just me. It's Sergio. It's just really quick. Like it won't take too long.
Okay. And Robin will go and open the door.
Oh, hi. I was just wondering, like, if you wanted, like, if you, I don't know what I wanted coming here. I'll be honest. I just think that we should start thinking about our promise and getting out of here. And I just wanted to see if, like, you thought that breakfast was the best time to talk about it, or if we should have like a general meeting, like after
Isaac
breakfast.
yawns and goes, "What promise?"
Uh, yeah. So we're
Just
trying to get,
trying to
you know,
get back home. It's
just
fine. Like, just go back to sleep for a little bit.
Isaac smiles and he kind of lays back in bed and he goes, "Home."
yeah.
Yeah, breakfast would
But
probably be the best place since we'll be there.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I have like a couple ideas of like things that we could explore, but I don't
hmm
know all
I
the
mean, we
options.
still need to help Angus though.
Yes, I know that that's kind of like the next place that we're
And
going.
then
It's
what
just
about others from home?
yeah. So Angus, Landon,
Kelsey
other.
with whoever else from Mega
Yeah,
Mart.
yeah. Do you know anyone else? I thought.
I don't know. But didn't she say that there was more? Didn't she tell us that there was more? That she was
Yeah,
going to.
she said there's a lot of people in general. That's part of what she had been doing with Ophelia. She's trying to find more people that are like
Yeah.
getting kidnapped constantly. So yeah, we should find a semi-permanent way to get back that is not only for us but also for other people. Which that makes it a little bit more complicated,
Mm-hmm.
but it's right now at least we have a lead. We have to help Angus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, well, it was just that. It was just I just wanted your input. Um, yeah, just that. For now. Um, and yeah, I go like I guess I'll see you during breakfast.
Did you.
Yeah,
Have you talked to Max?
I tried. Um, she doesn't really want to talk to me right now.
Yeah, that's a. That's a thing she does.
Do you do you think do you think she's like a gift person or like a date person? I
She
don't
didn't
know.
really tell me about her love life.
I guess.
Um,
Yeah.
uh, shut up, Chloe.
Um.
um,
Uh, but yeah.
um, but you kind of have to force her to listen to you.
Well, okay. I okay. I think I can do something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Um. But yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna get out of here, and Max is gonna talk to me again because hopefully, yeah. I believe in myself.
If you
Yeah.
don't
Like,
force her,
I'm
she will hold that grudge. She will hold it until she dies.
totally not concerning. Thank you, Robin. I'm gonna go now before you give me anxiety.
I'm just giving you a heads up because you got to take action.
Action.
Um,
Action.
as Sario leaves and you close the door and you make your way back to the bed, uh, you hear Isaac kind of muffle from the bed. Do you think they're gonna be alright?
Depends on Sergio's patience, pretty much. Um, yeah, she's gonna like she's gonna have to be forced to listen.
you you kind of hear Isaac breathe out a breath and he goes, "All we can do is pray for him." Before he starts to go back to bed. Uh, um,
When did you become religious, Isaac?
since I've been to the Fey realm.
Okay, makes sense. I'm gonna get ready
That
for
makes sense.
breakfast. I'm gonna pat him on the back.
Okay. Okay, it is your turn. Would you
Yeah.
like to do anything before breakfast?
I guess make that perception check.
Go ahead and make a perception check. Actually, make it an investigation check.
Investigation check.
Since you are going through your stuff again.
Actually, gay dice, you always come through for me. Well, that is tilted.
Just
It's
reroll.
stuck between two dice box.
Oh.
And pointing on a edge up.
Just reroll. It's all good.
Okay. Well, RP.
It's a hot 6.
Seems like you have everything. Are you missing anything? I don't think
know.
so.
That's why I was gonna do a
You have
perception check.
all the important stuff, right? You sure?
I don't
Your
know. Well,
clothes?
apparently I do.
Apparently you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
I mean, I have the flower crown. I have my canvas.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
That being said, we'll go back to Kip.
Yeah.
I did roll for Isaac, just so you know.
Oh.
Um,
And you're not gonna tell me? You ain't gonna tell
uh,
me anything?
I rolled something different for him, but we'll get
Oh.
back to it.
Oh.
Um,
Okay.
oh, actually, wait. Okay, sorry, I just forgot something about Isaac. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Kip. Ooh, as you're in the garden, strolling, what would you like to? You start to hear a voice. As one of the butlers goes, "Breakfast is being served." Uh, would you like to do anything else in the garden?
Angus isn't gonna do anything else in the garden. He's definitely gonna go to the breakfast table, but also he's gonna mention to a servant and ask if they have any letters from Castle Volkihar at all.
Yep. Let me ask you one more quick question.
Yeah.
Did I ever send you a letter back to this one?
No, you didn't. But that's fine.
No, I was looking at this earlier and I was like, I did respond to this, right? But I clearly did not. So that's on me. Um,
That's crazy.
that uh, considering it's been almost 20 days since you said that, so uh, let me go
there
ahead and.
go there go me again, being forgotten. But no, it's okay. It's okay. I
I don't
promise.
feel like it's okay. Yeah, when you say it, it doesn't feel okay.
I think it's
Um,
the gay voice.
is it the gay voice? I
Yeah,
don't
we
think
can
it's
come
the
off a
gay.
little what's the word?
But ask. I think. Okay, okay. Anyways, as you ask about the letter, the butler goes, "Actually, there is." As he produces the letter, stop laughing. 2 seconds.
I'm so sorry.
Everybody turn off their camera. Okay. Um. This letter is actually from your father. And he notes how unfortunate to have received this letter from you. It is a good thing that she is dead. I do have one clue to where your husband might be. It seems he is roaming with a group of people in the Sun region with Tristan. If you need any help, just ask. And to answer your last question, yes, another Briarwood child exists. Perhaps that is something we can discuss in person. I will be arriving at the night region shortly due to the behalf of Jarlath. Love, your father. And then, P.S. How is the pocket watch serving you? Question mark.
That's so crazy because I have not used it once, I don't think. There hasn't been
Th-
too many combats, okay? Listen.
that's totally fine. That's
So,
totally fine. And that's when you hear a flock of birds. As they kind of fly by, you start to see a drow lady with a little crow on her arm. She's got silver white hair in the garden. Uh,
can you roll to see if you like recognize her at all?
I don't think you need to roll. Mm, well, I don't think you need to roll. You'll recognize her as Lady Star, right?
Okay.
You've probably seen her a couple times, but you haven't quite become acquainted. She's known for staying indoors.
Hmm.
So,
Um, Agnes is gonna kind of like bow a little bit as she kind of comes in. She's like, "Hello, Lady Star."
She holds herself very upright, but she's very calm. She's very calm. She holds herself upright. Doesn't feel like she's very menacing at all, but she does seem a little bit eerie. Um, that being said, she kind of does a small nod and she goes, "Morning." Uh, she goes, "How do the stars find you today?"
Um, Not in the greatest of circumstances, but they could be a lot better. Um,
May I? And she puts her hand out as if she's waiting for you to put something in her hand.
uh, he's gonna hold out his hand, with the pocket watch. Um,
Um,
and
she like you have the pocket watch in your hand.
yeah,
Um, she uh takes the pocket watch. And she moves it to she flips it over. And she kind of holds it like aside, like on your fingertips, while she looks at your palm at the same time. Um, and she kind of like taps the pocket watch, and you start to see something happen. It seems like a crack starts to form in the pocket watch. Um, and you feel something kind of etch into your palm. And she kind of whispers as she leans forward, and she goes, "May fortune be on your side." Uh, and she starts to walk away.
thank you, Your Grace. And as she probably doesn't even say it, but he's gonna bow again, like a tiny one,
Okay. Um,
and
remind
then
me later
oh, good.
for your pocket watch. We'll
Okay,
add something to it. Um,
will do.
I will say your pocket watch doesn't just open now. You can actually turn it, if that makes
Okay.
sense. But
Um, he's gonna then go sit at the breakfast table and kind of just wait for the food to be served. Then.
um, as you're kind of like the first to enter this breakfast area, I will say this breakfast area is different from last time. This doesn't feel like the dining room as before. This feels like it's a different room. There is like stained glass windows, and the doors kind of slide open. Everything still kind of floats. It still has that kind of sense. But everything, this room is painted white. It's very marble-esque. It's a little bit more modern in that sense. But again, utensils are still floating. The candlesticks kind of float as well. Uh, but you see that the Duke Jack hasn't arrived just quite yet. Um, but the clone, of Chloe, you've noticed her hair is up as before. Uh, and so you see that she is sitting at one of the seats, like same seat, similar seat as before at the breakfast table. Actually, it seems like she's talking to a maid with pink hair,
Mhm.
which you'll recognize uh, if you like take a seat anywhere.
He'll kind of like greet them, say good morning, and then sit down.
Uh, this other Max, she goes, "Hello," and she kind of pauses. You can tell she's kind of looking at you, observing you for a second.
Is there something you wish to say?
No. Well, actually, yes, there is. Um, she goes,
Do tell.
"So have you found your husband yet?"
Is that the first thing you seriously ask me?
Well, yes, it's been some time, so I just thought I would ask.
Not yet, but I have an idea of where he is.
That's good. Um, and she kind of turns back to the maid. And you kind of overhear her going, um, and yes, if you could do me a favor and just move it out of the room completely, that would help. Thank you. Um, as like the maid starts to walk away. Um, that being said, if you don't want to do anything else, I'm gonna rotate to someone.
That's it for me.
We're gonna go to Max. Max, uh, you you start to hear a knock at the door. Dun, dun, dun. As you notice, it's the maid with pink hair again. And she, gosh, we gave her a name. What was her name?
Tilda, I
It was
think. I
Tilda,
believe.
yes.
Tilda. Tilda.
Tilda.
That being said, Tilda, uh, you see, she seems kind of anxious. She goes, "Morning, my lady. Could I? We're about to have breakfast. Would you, You see, she's kind of like hesitating on asking you a question.
What would you like, Tilda?
I know you didn't like how I did your hair last time, but I've been practicing, okay?
Oh,
And do you think I could just attempt again for today?
yes, Tilda. Yeah, sure.
You
Okay.
better give her advantage.
As you
Yeah.
sit down at the vanity, you see that she picks up the pine cone before as last time. And she kind of turns to herself and she goes, "Okay, Tilda, don't mess this up. Got one shot. One shot. Don't miss it."
She acts like I'm gonna execute her if she doesn't get it
I mean,
right.
I feel like other people have done worse for less.
Um,
Oh, Max has been nice to her.
as as you sit there at the vanity, preparing to get your hair done,
Mhm.
Tilda gets the pine cone and she immediately yanks your hair and she goes, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And she slaps her hand and the pine cone falls and she goes, "Oh, bad Tilda. Bad Tilda. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." And she starts crying and she
Tilda,
runs out the
Til,
room.
oh my!
She goes,
Can I be like, wait,
"Freddie,
Tilda,
by the way."
wait, Tilda, Tilda, come, it's okay. You can try
You
again.
ruined this lady's life.
What did you?
Was that
Uh,
with
uh,
advantage?
Oh
you,
my god.
well, she rolled a 3 twice, so um, that being said, as you see her run out the door, you see a maid carrying a laundry basket with braids, and she kind of looks at you wide open, and she goes, and she starts to like pace by the room. Um, uh,
Oh my
would you like
god.
to do
Um,
anything else?
Max, I guess is just gonna throw her hair up. Um, since she doesn't really want to do anything with it.
Will you roll performance for me for your hair?
A roll for
Will you
slay?
roll for slay?
Roll for slay.
Sure. 21.
21. Okay. It's not like the best you've ever done. Um, but you still look really good. Okay? Like
Okay.
you still look really good.
Um, I guess I'm just gonna. Max is kind of like dumbfounded. She's like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Will you also
And
give me
she's
a
gonna.
perception check while
Yeah.
you actually no. Remind me perception check when we're at the breakfast table.
Okay. But she's gonna do the thing to where like, where you just kind of like, what just happened? And I guess she's gonna make her way to the breakfast table, and if she still sees Tilda on the way, she's gonna talk to her. But
You want to see Tilda.
okay,
But well, you'll see Tilda later. But right now you
okay,
don't see Tilda. Um
poor girl.
that that being said, you make your way to the breakfast area. You see your clone version is sitting at one side of the table, and then you see Kip or Ingus sitting at the other side. Um, where would you like to sit? Jack has not arrived
um,
at the head.
I am going to. I'm still gonna sit across from my clone because I love to piss her off. But
Um,
walking past, I'm gonna sit on the. I'm assuming Kip is on like. Is Kip on the other side of the table?
Yeah, so be clone and then Kip.
Oh, okay. I guess
Give me a space in between her and me.
Okay, that's fine.
So I guess while I'm walking past, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, hey, Angus.
Hello.
Are you feeling any better?"
Yes, I did get blessed by the Lady Star this morning, so I'm feeling quite good.
Lady Star.
Yes.
She blessed you?
Yes. She
Did you
did.
say that out loud?
No. No. No.
No, I think
Yes.
you make a face and she kind of got like back at you.
Who
She did.
who is
She gave me a blessing this morning. Yes.
who is Lady Star?
She is she is the descendant of a god from long ago.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah, cool. I'm just gonna sit down.
Um,
And Maxine.
you start to see like on her face contort immediately, and she kind of like hisses, and she goes,
Okay, furry.
she goes, bitch. Um, that being said, you guys start to hear the doors burst open. So she goes, good morning. He's got a new fan. You don't know how many fans he's gotten at this point, but this one's like a full feather one. Very it's got like raven feathers almost. He's dressed in like all black. This time he's wearing like black slacks with stripes, with white stripes, with a simple white billowy top. Um, as he kind of comes in, he kind of sits at like a seat across. Actually, he sits right next to Maxine. Um, okay, awesome. Okay, we were thinking the same thing. He sits
When
next to Maxine. Yeah.
when Hoshi walks in, I'm gonna be like, okay, cunt.
I don't know what this card is, but thank you.
It's
Uh,
a good saying, I hear, Hoshi.
Lay!
oh, oh,
It means
oh,
you are serving pussy. That is what it means, I think.
Yes!
oh,
Yes.
I serve. I serve, sir. Um, he like
It's giving slay.
a maid comes in with like a tray, like with some drinks, and he goes, "Excuse me, could you just take the drinks off of that for a second?" She looks really confused. She takes the drinks off, and he goes, "Just excuse me." He takes the tray and he goes, "Serve, I serve." Uh,
She'd be
he
like,
goes,
yes, slay.
"Wait a minute, is that a peasant thing? Do peasants do this?" He gives the tray back to the
No.
lady, and he goes, "Oh no." Uh, he starts laughing. He goes, "Is cut actually a good thing?
Hoshi,
Are you lying to
it means you Hoshi, it means you look hot.
Oh, 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 thank you."
Yes. You're welcome. Very sexy, very hot. Very
Now, if only
just gonna
Haru could say that to me during the day. uh, that, that being said, we're gonna rotate to Mo. Mo, can you please give me, shoot. Actually, no. Give me a perception check.
No. Yes.
Yes,
Doing
yes.
another perception check.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Okay, guys, it's 2024. If I don't make references, like,
fine.
I also forgot, Mary, you said
um,
you were gonna give me a perception check.
we'll get there.
Okay.
There's a
this
reason, but we haven't
one,
gotten there.
not as good. So I rolled an 11.
Okay, as you're getting up and getting into the hallway, some maids pass you, a butler passes you, kind of bumps into you. And as someone, like one of the butlers, bump into you, you start to feel a hand on your shoulder, kind of catch you. As you start to notice it's Haru. Um, when Haru, he seems like he's got eye bags. He looks very tired. His clothes is wrinkly, and his ears are down. He seems grumpy. He goes, Mo, I need help. It seems
Yeah, of course, man. What's up?
I went to go back to get the bus. Right, this vehicle, bus, the yellow bus. It doesn't move. I walked all the way out there, and I walked all the way back. I haven't slept. Especially with
Oh,
Hoshi
okay.
doing tricks in his sleep. He keeps throwing cards out while he sleeps, going, "It's not your card." It's not my card.
Yes, I'm. Oh, hey, and it doesn't sound very conducive to resting. I'm so sorry.
I know it's funny to you, but it's my nightmare. So
Sure, I will. I will help you with the bus.
okay.
You don't even need to worry about it.
Thank you. Thank you. And most of all, let's not let Hoshi do anything today, please.
Right, of course.
I will be out. I'm going to stop by the Tree of Life to see if there's any more fuel. Uh,
Oh, okay. Where is that exactly?
Hoshi kind of takes a map out and gives it to you. It's of the night region. It'll show there's actually a tree nearby. Well, it's not really nearby. It's outside of the castle, like to the right. And he goes, "There's only so many trees. And this is one of the few left. But it's a way to harness magic, so to speak. But if I can't get any there, we might have to visit Todd."
Ah, okay.
That being said, Haru's going to pat you on the back before turning around the opposite way and start to leave. Uh, Mo, you make your way to the breakfast area. You see that the clone is sat. Hoshi is sat to the clone. And you see that he goes. You see that you walk in at a moment where they're talking about serving and cunt and hot. As Angus is sat on the other side with a space with Max. Where would you like to sit?
Um. Oh, there's a lot of people here right now.
I mean, you don't have to be here.
Um.
You could just go somewhere else completely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll like grab a couple items. Well, no, I have to because I gotta make sure Hoshi doesn't start shit. Ugh. Okay. um, I'm gonna if there's like an empty spot next to Hoshi, I will sit next to him.
There is. As you sat next to Hoshi goes, "Oh, oh, I feel like we haven't spent enough time together. I feel like we could get close, you and me, right?"
Yeah, you could say that. How
He
are you
kind
this
of
morning?
he kind of frowns at you, but then when you ask him a question, he lights up and he goes, "Wonderful. Thank you for asking. Ah, you know, when I sleep with Haru, he gets so grumpy sometimes, and I never understand why. How did you sleep?"
Uh, it wasn't the most restful of evenings, but that's
You,
not uncommon for me.
you know, there's a little brewery nearby. They could give you a sleeping potion if you need one.
Oh, that is very good to know. Thank you.
Of course. I've had sleepless nights myself, you know. And you see Hoshi kind of stare off to the distance for a second. Before he kind of like snaps back and he goes, "Oh, but of course, breakfast, breakfast."
So you and Haru sleep together?
Sometimes, I like it. But Haru likes to kick me out sometimes. Sometimes I don't get it. He gets frustrated and throws a pillow at me and says, "No more cards." But like I carry them with me. I don't know what the problem is. Of course I'm gonna have cards. Of course I'm gonna have my wand. I'm a magician. I just don't get it. But
Right.
I
Naturally, of
understand.
course.
People need their space. I get it. I understand if I had to sleep next to someone as me who, as you said, serves cunt, I would need some space too. And I'm too much. I get it. I'm too much for some. But yeah, we do. Why do you ask? Do humans not sleep with each other in the realm?
Well, it was just the way that you phrased it. I was just uncertain about your meaning, but you've explained yourself perfectly clearly now. So
Of
no
course.
more confusion.
I hope not. Hmm. He clips his fan together and he looks to you and he leans forward and he kind of whispers and he goes, "Do you think Haru likes me?" Hey, where's this coming from? I thought we were like brothers, but like, do you think he's into me?
I answer your question with another question.
No,
Do you want him to like you?
I never thought about it. He kind of sits back and he takes his fan and he starts like he's like pondering now. He goes, "Hmm, no, 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 no." Um, that being said, we're gonna rotate to Serio. Uh, which are you ready for breakfast?
Me, I'm always ready for breakfast. I love food. Yeah, I walk in a little bit energized, and by energized I mean like when someone is super fucking nervous, but they're trying to pump themselves up to not be nervous. So it's like, yeah, yeah.
Can you please give me an acrobatics check?
Oh, okay, this shouldn't be too bad. I got a 19.
Like,
As you are pumped up, full of this anxious energy that has to go somewhere, as you walk in, maid holding a vase of flowers, you bump into her, and she goes, "Ooh," and drops it, but you catch it immediately,
Oh,
outreach.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
And
sorry.
you notice it's Tilda, and Tilda goes,
Wait, hi, Tilda. Are you okay?
"Yeah, you know how we've been practicing with hair."
Yeah. Did it not? Did it not go well? Oh no. I mean, I guess my hair is different than it's more like fur, if anything, at this point.
Yeah,
I
like,
mean, maybe you could do dog grooming. It's sort of like hair. No, I mean it like because I'm like a werewolf. I'm so sorry. Look,
oh,
I
it's fine. My parents can't be any more disappointed in me
no,
than they
Tilda,
already are.
Tilda. I think you're. I'm so sorry. I'm so
No need
sorry.
to apologize.
We could keep practicing. I also,
Wait,
I also kind of need your help.
you need my help? She starts to brighten up again, and she goes, "You want my help? Oh,
Yes,
of course. What?
yes.
What can I
I
do?"
I start whispering. I
Yeah.
want to like plan a date thing, and I kind of need your help to do it. I don't really. I've never been on a date, and so like you kind of know more than I do in this regard.
uh, I've never been on a date either. But
I
I
believe
can
I
I
believe in
can
you.
I can look I'll ask around. I'll gather
Okay,
info.
just wait. Just one thing. One thing. Don't don't tell Max.
Only Max. Don't tell Max.
Yeah.
The
Honestly, don't tell. Actually,
the
don't tell Ray either,
which one?
or Hoshi. Don't
There's
tell
two of
Mo.
them.
Um, Wait,
Which one do I not tell? Do I not tell either one?
don't tell either. Don't tell either.
Don't tell either.
Wait. Tilda. Okay. I feel like I should be clearer. I want to plan a date with Max, and then I point behind me to my Max, which, and I'm like, yes.
Okay.
So you know, don't.
Uh, have you ever considered taking her to a fire breeding contest? Those are really fun. The Faye's like that. Uh,
Honestly, I was gonna be like, no, I've never thought about it, but I feel like that would be. I feel like she would like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Um, I'll come
Anyway,
back
no,
to
I
you.
just
But
yes, please, yes. Thank you so much,
okay,
Tilda. I am so sorry for the flowers, and we will keep practicing on the hair.
okay. You see her walking away with her fingers. She's like, don't tell. She walks away. You still have the vase in your hands as she walks
Oh,
away.
are
And
they
now
pretty?
you,
Are they pretty flowers?
they were pretty. Now it feels like some are missing petals and it's a little fluffed
Can
out.
can I kind of fix it?
Roll a performance check.
Thank you. I do these with +0. I got I got a 12.
It's decent. It's not super pretty, but it's decent. It like you fixed it up, right?
Oh, okay. Thank you so
You
much.
walk.
I take my base.
Uh, as you have the vase of flowers, you walk in, and then you see, you know, Clone, Hoshi, Mo, Chloe, Kip, or space between. Where would you like to go?
I would like to sit next to Max, as
Okay.
always.
You sit next to Max. Max, you see Stereo has a vase of flowers in their hand.
I put them right next to you, and I go like, "Good morning.
Morning.
How'd you sleep?"
Uh, good.
I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
As you two are having this moment, Hoshi leans forward and he goes, You are experienced. Like you've recently done this. How can you tell when someone likes you?
Uh, Wait, are you actually asking that question right now to
Yeah,
me?
that's what I'd be asking.
Oh, I guess I just figured. I mean, there was like a second where like I was like, oh, I think I would die for Max, and I think that's when I knew. I think that's when I knew.
So you're saying if I feel like I would die for Haru, then I'm
Oh,
in love
this
with
is.
him.
I thought y'all were dating.
I actually did too, Hoshi.
Well, I know I'm very charismatic, and I know I go with so many people, but I mean, it's not the first time anyone would assume I'm dating anyone.
Okay,
But like,
okay,
we we just grew up like brothers.
but I thought he was in love with you.
Why do you say that? Has he said something?
No, but like, I'm gonna
He
be
looks
honest
at
with
you
you.
a certain way.
I'm gonna be honest, Hoshi. You're kind of a handful, and like, you gotta be committed to handfuls.
A handful.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Oh, when's the food getting here?
Uh, and we're gonna rotate to Robin. Robin, as you're getting out of bed, you see Isaac is looking through some of the clothing and stuff, and you see he starts to rush. But as he rushes, his hands start to catch on fire, and the clothes are on fire now. And he starts slapping them on the floor. But when he starts doing this, it kicks like his hand starts bursting even more because he's like panicking.
honey, and he's like hitting it, and he.
I have like, is there like a pitcher of water in the room? Is there a flower vase or anything?
Make an investigation
God
check.
damn it. Oh, okay, 16.
Kay is so tired of looking around things.
Just tell me I see it.
Oh, the. Okay,
That's
that being said, with a 16, there is no vase full of water, but you go into the bathroom for a second, and you do see that there is a bucket full of water that a maid has left for you for like morning rinse.
I literally, I grab it and I throw it, like, I throw the water on
Um,
her.
as you throw it, actually, give me an, an or athletics check
Son of
for
a
how well you
gun.
aim for this in a
Are you
panic
kidding
moment.
me?
No. Show it to me.
Oh,
So
let's try
it's a
the other
reread, so-
dice.
Isn't he quite literally a firefighter?
Yeah, a 7.
But you okay? Remember that Faye part? How he's turning into a genasi? So like a 7.
When did this happen? He didn't go through the well.
Yeah.
It was mentioned last.
It was
session.
mentioned last session.
A Viper Club.
How did I
What is
miss?
he
Oh,
turning
because of the drink. Gotcha.
Yeah, he was a
Okay.
fire genet, but he was quite literally on fire at a point
I
in the
thought it was
Viper
just the
Club.
drink effect.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. He is a fire
No.
genasi, which is funny because he's a firefighter.
That is
That
He
is-
weird.
can't.
Right?
That
He
is
no longer can
Right.
stop, drop, and roll.
So with the 7, you're going as Isaac goes up to throw it up again. You splash it, but you splash his face at the same time, and the fire goes out, and he kind of looks at you for a second as he wipes it off, and he goes, "Thank you."
You. I'm not.
It's
This is
okay.
why you're the firefighter.
He pats you on the back and he goes, "You know, with some more training, you could also be a firefighter. I think you'd be really good at it."
I don't think I would be.
Honey, I think you're good at anything you put your mind to.
You
And as
firing
he
will get you somewhere.
as he hugs you, you feel the water coming off of like his face.
Does the water get on me at all?
Yes, it's getting on you.
Yeah. I just changed, Isaac.
He kisses you. And he goes, "It's okay. It won't hurt you."
I know
That
it's
means-
not gonna hurt me, but now I'm gonna change again.
Isaac goes into the bathroom to change. Since you have to change again, would you like to make another investigation
Yes!
check?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can
make
make a roll for it.
Can it be perception because I'm perceiving that I don't have the ring and investigation to find it?
Roll me the investigation check.
God damn it. It's a 9. Come on, Mary.
Roll with advantage since you've already.
Thank you, Mary. I love you. Have I ever told
Yeah,
you
keep getting
that
away
I love
with
you
this.
so much? It's a 14.
Keep getting away with this.
You're going to notice your ring is missing. So while Isaac is in the bathroom getting changed, you're gonna notice that
Oh, I do have it, Bardic. I forgot.
you're. Yeah, but I'm not keeping track of that. That's on you,
Yeah,
right?
that is on me. But you gave me
So-
advantage, so it's good. I lost the ring. Oh no.
Yeah. What would you like to do before breakfast now that you've realized your box is gone?
I am searching everywhere before Isaac comes out of the bathroom.
As you're like looking through stuff, Isaac comes out and he goes, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. No, I'm just organizing the room, trying to.
You're organizing
Mhm.
the room.
Mhm. You know, cause I'm just I'm kind of anxious about what's gonna happen next, and you know how it kind of helps me calm down, and so I figured, especially with the fire, that just happened, just a little cleanup, a little.
He rubs your back and he goes, "Okay, um, I'm gonna head to breakfast. Do you want to come, or should I let you? Do
um,
you need a moment?"
I still need to change.
Okay,
I will. You head over there, and I will follow you there. Will you save me a
okay,
spot? You'll save me a spot. Um,
of course, front row
yeah.
seats.
Oh.
Um,
Where am I sitting in the back?
he smiles as he leaves the room. What would you like to do?
I'm, I'm searching the bathroom. I'm searching under the beds. I'm searching under the little bed stands. I'm searching
It is not
windowsills
in your
everywhere.
room.
Okay.
A maid
Cool.
does come by. She knocks on the door and she has like a little laundry
Is it
basket.
Tilda or is it a Cheryl or is it someone else?
It's Cheryl.
um
um,
and yeah, I'll let her in and be like, "Oh, while anyone was in here, you didn't happen to see a ring by chance? It was in a box um at all?"
I have seen a ring.
You have.
With a 19, yes, I did. Um,
She says that to me. Oh yeah, with a 19. I did see it.
well, it's just weird because it's like, it was on the floor. Someone picked it up.
Do you know where it is? Where I can find it?
I think Tilda picked it up
Okay, Tilda.
because I
Okay.
think, I think Lady Star had found it and then she gave it to Tilda
Okay.
to give back to you.
Okay. Cool.
So
Thank you. Um, I will go find Tilda. Thank you. And I'm
awesome.
I'm booking it out there.
uh, make a perception check to see if you actually, you don't even have to roll perception.
I don't mind
As
rolling
you,
perception.
no, it's fine. As you are running down the hallway, you see Tilda with her finger. She goes, "Don't tell them. Don't tell them." As you bump into each other, and she goes, "Oh, uh, my lady."
Tilda, hi. Oh, I just spit. That was gross. Um, Tilda, hi. I'm so sorry. You found a ring, right? You found a ring? Where's the ring?
Oh, I gave it to your sister.
Oh, um, just curious. Why would you give it to her?
Well, cause I was on my way to see you, and she's like, "Oh, I can give it to her, cause I'm gonna see her today." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I asked her if she wanted me to do her hair again, and she said it looked ugly. So I said I was sorry. But then I came back in today, and she seemed nicer about it. But I yanked her hair. So,
Tilda,
huh?
I'm gonna ask you a very important question.
Yes,
There's two Maxes.
yes, there
Which
is.
which Max did you give it to?
You see that there's just silence between the two of you in the moment as like it slowly dawns on her. And she starts to like you see tears start to form and she goes,
Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
"I'm gonna lose my job.
You're not gonna lose your job. You're not gonna lose. I won't tell anyone. You're
I'm gonna lose
no.
my
You're
job."
not gonna lose your job.
I was
Tilda.
supposed to tell them.
I'll grab her by
I'll
the
find.
arms.
I will find the ring. I will
Tilda,
find the
Tilda,
ring.
Tilda,
Yes.
take a deep
Yes.
breath. You're not gonna lose your job. We know where the ring is. I said take a deep breath. That doesn't mean like stop breathing. Um, you know, you know where the ring is.
Yes. That's,
Will you go get it
yeah.
and just leave it on, like, leave it in a drawer in the room that I'm in?
You don't want me to give it back to you?
You can, but not in front of everyone. I can
Why
only be
not?
because, because I lost it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
okay. So do not. Mm, mm, hold on. I'm gonna get my canvas and I'm gonna make a list on there. And
Okay.
I'm literally gonna put get ring.
Okay. She goes, can you also write down, don't tell Max's about dates. Date ideas. Get date ideas.
I think I know why that's a thing. Okay, yeah, I'll write that down. Um, is there anything else you want me to put on here for you?
Um, do you know how I shouldn't disappoint my parents?
Okay. Mm. Sometimes.
hmm
Hmm.
Actually, how do you
Parents are
tell?
tricky.
How do I tell them I want to quit?
You want to
That
quit?
this is no. I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, that's fine. It's your life.
It's not fine. I'm supposed to follow the family business.
You don't have to always follow what your family put in front of you.
But it's been in the family for so long.
And your
Like 60
family will
generations.
still continue it. It doesn't have to solely rely on you.
With that, you see Toto's pondering with something as if something flickered in her head for a second. Um, she goes, thank you.
You're
As you
welcome.
make this list on your canvas,
Yeah, and
do
then
you want to write anything else?
um do
She holds it.
yeah,
Yes.
I kind of just I put everything down, and then I'll also put do not tell Max's about ring as well. Like,
Okay.
and I'll
Okay.
give her the list.
Okay. Okay. I got this. I got this.
Yeah.
I got this.
I also put under the ring thing, do not give it to me in front of Isaac.
Which one's Isaac?
Isaac's the one that is in the same room as me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tilda?
Okay.
I believe in you. You got this.
Thank you. No one's ever said that to me before.
I'm sorry, no one has.
Okay. She takes the list and you start to see her walking off in a direction.
Cool. And then I'll head to breakfast.
Um,
Kind of like relieved.
as you head to breakfast, everyone, you start to see, Robin come in. I want to say Isaac takes a seat, next to, next to Mo. He's gonna take a seat next to Mo. That being said, Kay, where would you like to sit?
Next to Isaac.
Okay, you sit next to Isaac. That being said, as you sit down, Isaac was like, did you, wait, did you change? You didn't change.
Mm.
I'm gonna say you didn't change because you were so worried about the ring. Because you didn't tell me you changed. So, you didn't change, and Isaac's gonna be like, I thought you were gonna change. What happened?
You know, by the time I went to go change, it was dried off already. And, yeah, sorry. I was walking here and I, was talking to one of the maids.
No, it's okay. I know you get busy. It's okay. He rubs your back for a second, and he kisses your forehead. That being said, does anyone else would like to have a conversation at this table before we begin this scene? Okay,
I,
awesome.
I think I look at Sergio. Like,
Like you actually.
because you
I look
said,
at.
are we planning, like, at breakfast?
Well, how was everyone's morning today? I'm sure it was eventful.
No, no.
Uh,
Not eventful at all.
Really interesting.
Yeah. Um,
Can I make a perception check on my sister?
yeah, insight check? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you decided not to get ready for today?
I'm ready. I'm changed into
18.
clothes.
Your sister
Those
seems like
clothes.
something has happened in this moment from now.
Mhm.
Don't know what it is, but something has happened,
It just
and
kind of
she
seems like
is
you would
anxious.
have. Oh, sorry. It would just
No,
kind of
keep going.
seem like you would have a bit more formal clothing, but that's. Hey,
Okay. Ray, cut Robin some
Is
slack. We
is
literally
my
like
long
most of
sleeve
these
shirt and jeans not good enough for you?
most of
Like,
these most of these clothes we have to scout
No,
for.
Robin, I think you could use a little outing. I think we should all buy
Oh,
new clothing.
you would believe
I
that.
agree.
Hoshi,
No,
I would love that. That would be so fun.
that is something that
Yes.
we should do after we talk about other important stuff that comes first.
What other important thing could be more important than getting Robin new clothing?
I've
Getting
had the
out of
same
here.
getting
hoodie
your
this
getting
entire
your
time.
husband.
Getting your husband back.
Yes, but we're also still here and we're waiting for the wedding, are we not? Or are
Wedding.
we?
Oh
Oh,
shit!
Ah,
we. I think we all turned to Max.
ah, I guess. I guess
Max,
you're
I feel like
right.
in that moment was taking a drink, and she went and like choked
Oh,
on it.
Ray, you
Hey,
bring up a very good point. Bring
Yes,
up a very
because we
good
do have to
point.
deal with this before,
Yeah,
of
you're
course.
right. You're right. And I just
um,
shut the fuck up.
as you are spitting out and people are talking about this, you start to hear the doors start to open as Duke Jack steps in. Uh, you see he is talking to an older man in a knightly uniform. Uh, this man is also half drow, half elf. Whatever that looks like to you. He has what is curly brown hair as well, similar to Jack. Uh, and it seems like they're discussing something with a piece of paper as Jack kind of waves him away for a second. Um, Jack kind of comes in, he's smiling, uh, and he's going, I hope everyone's having a good breakfast, a good morning. As he takes a seat at the head of the seat table. That being said, a butler kind of comes in with little pastries on a little cart. There seems to be an assortment of croissants, little donuts, all sorts of things, like even bread, even like a muffin. Uh, so you can like kind of choose what you want. That being said, a maid comes out and she seems to have assortments of like tea almost, and then she kind of has like this pink, I don't want to say sparkly, but it's
Iridescent.
iridescent drink as she kind of pours it into a separate glass for all of you, kind of like champagne almost. Um, that being said, once again, this stuff is kind of floating, but once you grab it, it kind of settles down in your hand or whatever, like as gravity settles. Um, that being said, um, Jack turns to all of you and he goes, "Well, I hope you all are having a good morning. Um, I certainly slept well. Um, and I would like, he turns to you, Chloe. He goes, I hope you've made your decision today. Yeah, I hope we could discuss in the same private room after this. With, he gestures to Serio and the clone with you as well.
Yes.
Wonderful. Um, You see that the clown is kind of gritting her teeth, and she goes, "Wonderful. Um, do any of you?"
You're muted. Why does your thing still doesn't work?
Chloe, you're
Oh, you have to
muted.
do the thing. You have to do the thing in your settings. RP. Wow.
While we wait for Max to come back, uh, do any of you want to ask anyone at the table anything?
Yeah, I do actually.
Holy
Is that
shit!
better?
What the fuck was that?
Yes, that is better. But also,
Are we
We're having some.
unfriended right now? Like
My
that?
god.
don't worry,
Oh,
Chloe, you didn't do anything. Matt,
oh,
in the other hand, I don't know what he just did. He made a
oh.
Is my 8? Mo, you said you wanted to ask someone something?
Yeah, I'm going to ask the Duke if if he has a library.
Ah, of course, I have a library. Some things I've actually picked up from the mortal realm. You're more than happy or welcome to it as well. Um, that being said, I'm also wanting to tell you all that I have some guests coming over today. Uh, I have a little wizard coming over. I'm going to show him as well, so he might be in the library as well.
What's the little wizard's name?
Uh, it's Coop.
Coop.
Oh,
You
we
know?
know Coop.
Yeah, we know
Yes,
Coop.
we met him the other day actually
Oh, where did you meet him?
at Mr. Fireblast Tower.
Mr. Baja between
You're
Fire
talking about
Blast.
Betwink Fire Blast, yes.
Oh,
Yes,
between.
I am.
I love Baja. When you guys bring up Baja, Hoshi goes, yes, Baja. When Jack goes, oh, Hoshi, I forgot. You guys are. And Hoshi goes, I know. I mean, who knows how you could get so upset because you released some rats in a tower one time?
Hoshi, that was
Or
not nice of you, by the way.
it was my
That
To
was
be
kind of a
fair,
bad move.
Hoshi, one of the rats turned into a rat king.
Yeah, there was what?
Oh,
Oh, I
yes!
didn't tell you
Yes,
that.
we had to
Let me
kill the
tell you.
Rat King.
Well, of
Yes.
course, no, I was performing for these children, right? And they wanted me to tell a story about, like, some nutcracker. So I got the Rat King from the
Ah,
actual plane. So, uh, he didn't want to perform, but
Well, he's dead
That is,
now, so.
yeah, I think.
Yeah.
that seems deserved.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of king are you if you won't even entertain children? I mean, what a pity. But yeah, as I was saying, maybe Baja can forgive me one day.
I
I
don't
Maybe
think
I
he
should send
will.
him a
I don't.
gift.
one day,
I
yeah.
Oh
don't
God,
think.
don't send him a gift,
I don't think you
Hoshi.
should send him anything.
I
If you want to
should,
send him a
shouldn't.
gift, have
Uh,
Hoshi or Haru send it.
Where is Haru? I haven't seen him all day. Or yesterday.
I actually ran into Haru earlier. He has some errands that he is uh getting taken care of.
Oh, okay.
And he has tasked me with being your faithful knight in his stead.
You got knighted? You're one of my knights?
It was more
Oh,
sure, sure, Hoshi.
Hoshi, pulls out a little pin from his little, sleeve. Uh, it's a button. It's not even a pin, it is a button. And he puts it on your shirt and he goes, there you go. Knighted. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
If Haru trusts you, I trust you. And that
Good job,
speaks
Mo.
volumes. Uh-huh.
Did good job, Mo.
Thank you.
Oh, and Mary, when Jack did his little speech thing, I take my little sparkly liquid and just down it.
Will you please make a wisdom
Oh
saving throw?
no. Sure. 21.
You feel like a burp comes out of you, and you burp, and you feel kind of refreshed for a second.
Hey. Excuse me.
Um, that being said, shoot.
So we should plan after all this, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I
I
did
have something to
forget.
do after this.
What? What are
Okay.
you?
Oh,
Is
Jack also mentions, he goes, I do have a meeting with the High Lord today of the night, so I do have to go to the castle later today.
oh,
So
okay,
I will
good,
not be here
good
this
to
evening.
know.
I just have to. Hannah sent me a letter. I have to meet her at a cafe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I guess yeah, we can't really plan right now. There's like a lot going on. I did forget about a couple things that we have to do. Um, yeah. And said he just kind of starts he starts eating, just eating the sweets. Like he's nervous. Uh, yeah.
One of the butlers, he goes, would you like another, sir?
Yes, please. If he's talking to me, yes, please.
You see, he takes out the cart again, and he brings out another plate for you. Um,
Thank you so much.
um, uh, shoot. I need to just write this stuff down as we're going along.
Did you ever have Clay roll the perception?
That's
No.
what I was. I was just
Roll
about to click.
perception.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Um, uh,
Ooh, 22.
what 22? Uh, Jack starts talking about how he has a guest who is the daughter of the High Lord who's over for that last couple of days, and he's asking you guys to be like kind to her. But as he's talking, Chloe, you start to look out the window and you start to see a lady with silver hair, with purple brown skin. Um, and you start to see as you two make eye contact, uh, and it almost feels like something latches onto you in that moment. Um, and you start to feel drowsy. You start to feel sleepy. And it almost feels like your body's heavy.
Max, do we notice this?
Uh,
You can notice that she's like sleepy.
Hey, are you okay?
And when
uh,
Stereo's voice speaks up, you snap back out of it. It kind of pops you back up.
yeah. Can I look
Uh,
back out the window to see if she's still there?
She's gone.
Very spooky.
Are you okay, Max?
Uh, yeah. I just, yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay.
And as you
okay.
guys are mingling, Chat goes, very well. Breakfast is dismissed. You are free to go. As always, for those who are having a meeting with me will be in the same room as before. Jack starts to get up to go to that room. Um, let's go back in initial order. Let's start with Kip. Kip, what would you like to do in this moment?
Um, I guess Angus would feel like he might want to go with Mo to the library if he's going there.
Okay. Mo, would you like to go to the library now?
Yes, that works. I'm going to also offer to. Well, I mean, it doesn't really. Hoshi can't read. He's blind.
Offer what?
Can read,
I I was going to offer Hoshi to come with us to the library, but he's blind.
but he can read. He's a wizard. We covered this.
What would you like to do then? Would you like
I
to go
I
to the
I
library?
want him to come with us so I can keep an eye on him.
Okay. As you start entering the library, Hoshi kind of goes, hmm. He said Coop might be there, right? Maybe I can ask Coop how to befriend Baha again. Hmm. Yes. No, I think I will come along. Um, as that being said, you guys are gonna start to make your way to the library. Uh, uh, then we're gonna go to Chloe, but because Chloe's also there, we're gonna go ahead and add Cam to the mix. So Chloe, Cam, you start to follow Jack into his like little office space.
I
With
grabbed so many sweets with me and extra food if possible.
the
Uh,
butler goes, I can arrange them to your room, sir.
I understand. I'm just like nervous right now, sir. I'm so sorry, but these taste amazing. I'm gonna take a couple with me. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much. Thank
You could
you.
just you could okay.
Thank you so much. You're so kind.
You guys go to the office. That being said, uh, as it starts, everyone's kind of filtering out. You're just trying to leave. You don't see the maids, butlers. You guys shut the door behind you, and you're back in this familiar space, this dark, kind of gothic office, with Jack and Clone Maxine sitting again in the same spot before on the couch. This time she seems a little more relaxed. Uh, that being said, uh, Jack kind of turns to you, Chloe, and he goes, "I hope you've made your decision."
Max, she's still a little like, what was that? So she's gonna stand by like the window if there is one in there.
There is. Um, he goes, "Your the decision, about
Oh,
whether."
I did. Um, yeah, I did.
Mm, that is.
Um, before I tell you what my decision is, do I have your permission to talk with you briefly afterwards alone, please?
Of course.
Okay. Um, uh, I chose Sergio.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
sorry.
No, that's completely fine. I respect your decision. Oh, of course. Um, you see your clone, her eyes widen. She's shocked. Um, will you give me just a moment?
Sure. Max also does this thing to when she's like nervous and in a conversation, she's definitely not looking at them. Like she will look at Jack and then like back out to the window.
Okay.
I think Sergio's tail is slowly swaying. Like, but and he put the sweets down and he has crumbs. Like he's trying to clean up. Like as he like you heard him sigh of relief, and now he's literally trying to clean up because he realized he has a fuck ton of crumbs on his face as someone just said, I chose Sergio. Ugh.
Um, okay. When sorry, it's just like I had a plan, but then you made this decision, so I am reworking my plan.
That's crazy.
Um, this is just like with the dragon when you're like, we aren't killing the dragon, and I was like,
Oh, oh.
okay, totally fine. That being said, Jack's like, I respect your decision. Thank you for making one. Um, the clown kind of stands upright, and she can't even hide her smile. It's almost devilish, almost too happy. Um, that being said, uh, Jack's like, very well then. Um, I suppose we can talk. Everyone else you were dismissed. You can see he's a little pained, but he's still quite happy at the same time. Stereo, are you okay with just leaving the room?
Yeah, I telepathically go like, I'll catch you later. Um, I don't know if you want that. I'll just catch you later. Uh, at Max, and then I leave the room. Uh, yeah,
She
he's
still
kind of
has a
excited.
grudge, so she's not saying anything.
Yeah, I bet.
Um, uh, the other clone, we'll call it. Well, let's do Maxine. We'll do the full name just so I don't have to keep saying clone. Um, Maxine. She kind of gets up for a second with this devilish smile, and she starts to. She doesn't say anything. She just kind of exits. Um, it's just
Can
you
I
and
make
Jack.
Does she look
can I make an
suspicious?
insight check on her?
You can make
Yeah,
an
can we
insight
do
check.
that? Can I also do
Yeah.
that?
Yes, you can make an insight check.
21 again. I keep rolling 16s and 17s. Holy cow.
I just rolled a 10.
Let me roll as her really quick. Hold up. It does this. Okay. Um, Saria, you don't notice anything.
Yeah.
Uh, you just assume it's just Max. But Max, you can sort of notice that it's like you kind of feel like it's a moment when you have a plan, right?
Mhm.
That's all I'll give you. She has a plan. That being said, she does exit. Um, it's just you and Jack in the room. Jack kind of slowly walks over his hands behind his back, but his other hand seems to fidget with something on his desk before he stops, and he stops in front of you and he goes, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. I feel like you both deserve an explanation. Um, I would have really wanted both of you, but it is not fair. And I have a family outside of this in my world at least, and time is different here than it is there. And I could spend weeks in here and come out unchanged there. Or I could spend years in here and it passes there, and I come out different, older, and no one else has changed there, or vice versa. It's
It's
I don't
okay,
know.
Max. Uh, he smiles at you. He doesn't seem to be as hurt. Uh, it still, he still looks like that customer you once knew, but with fake form, and it's kind of weird. But he grins at you and he goes, "I completely understand. I just wanted you to have the choice. I
Thank
hope.
you for giving me the choice. Not a lot of people give me that.
I just hope you are happy wherever you go." He takes your hand and he kisses your knuckles. Um, He goes, I still admire you. If you need anything, just ask.
Thank you. Does this mean we can still be friends and whenever you do come visit, you'll come visit me in the coffee shop?
Of course. I would like that.
Cool. Also, I does are you gonna stay with other me?
No. We've had a conversation. But I told her I would compensate for it. Uh, so she's still getting something.
Of course. Uh, uh, be careful, please, because I know how I can be, and it's not a great person. And I don't know, I saw something in her when she walked out, and it's the same kind of look I give people, or it's the same kind of look I have on my face when I have a plan that not everybody else would agree with.
I will say, uh, it does seem as though she is different from you. She's gone through a different journey. I don't know what
Mhm.
you've all been through, but I can tell. Thank you.
Just be
Uh,
careful.
he kisses your forehead and he goes, very well. Thank you.
Of course.
This is you leaving the room. What would you like to do?
She's gonna pass by the window again.
Um, as you pass by the window, you do see Lady Star there again. But at the same time, you start to hear a clatter coming from the same office. Um,
Oh god.
um,
God.
I
that
don't like
being
that
said,
laugh.
you make eye contact, or you see Lady Star, and it seems as though Lady Star is talking to someone. Um, it seems to be of someone who looks similar to her, an older man. Um, but as you start to take notice of this, you start to hear a clouder. You start to hear Jack yell out, um, from the office behind you. What would you like to do?
Turn to Jack.
Um, as you run into the office, you break open the doors. You see that Jack is no longer standing there. But instead is your clone with a coin. Um, and she kind of smiles at you and she goes, compensation for sure. Before she opens the window and she jumps out.
I hope you fucking fall and crack your fucking head open, you dumb cunt. God damn it! What the fuck? And I guess she's gonna look out the window and she's just cussing Max out. She's tired of it. She's emotionally upset.
Let
So much
me
stuff
make
is happening.
an athletics check for her jumping out real quick.
Goes
Can I
flat on
try
her
to catch
face.
her?
What do you
Can
mean
I try
catch
to
her?
like reach out and grab her clothes?
Yeah, make an athletics check. She rolled a 6, so
Oh!
well, plus 2 is 8. So if you can beat an 8, you can
Oh,
catch her.
yeah, I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12, yeah. You're able to catch her just in time before she jumps out the window. Um,
I guess I'm gonna pull her back in and I'm gonna like take her by the collar and put her up against the wall. And I'd be like, "What did you do?"
before you can do that, though,
Uh-huh.
um, can you make a wisdom saving throw of 15 for me, real quick?
Sure. Yeah, I got a 16. 14 plus 2.
Just barely making it. She calls you a dumb cunt. It's none of your business, you dumb cunt.
Did
Um,
she use vicious mockery?
Yeah, you recognize it and you brush it off. Um, but she's actually going to make a swing at you. Uh,
Oh my god. Okay.
so if you want, how would you like to intercept this? Would you like to dodge? Would you like to go up against it? What would you
Uh,
like to do?
yeah, I'm gonna like I guess duck under it and then try to like press her up against the wall.
Please make an athletics check again for me while I make a strength check.
Oh shit. Uh, first nat 20 for me
Nice.
for
Um,
a 22.
in 22, you are able gonna duck under her punch and push her up against the wall. When she grits her teeth and she goes, "It's got nothing to do with you."
It doesn't matter. Jack is my friend still. I care about him.
If you cared about him, you wouldn't have dragged him into this.
What? What do you mean? You were the one that came out of your way to
You
do
could have
this.
just let us get married, but no, you had to show up.
I don't think you understand, Maxine. Whatever happens to you happens to me.
I'm trying to break that, don't you understand? No one wants to be tied with you.
I don't want to be tied with you. I want you back in my body.
I don't want to be back in your body. She
Quiet about it,
screams.
because it's gonna happen.
She spits on you.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking. What do I want to do this hoe? Can I like slam her up against the wall again, but like hard?
Yeah, roll for damage and I'll roll for against it. But at the same time, she's telling you like, I have a deal with a wizard to unbreak this.
16.
She rolled a 22, so
Fuck.
she's going to outmaneuver you in this way. Before going, she's gonna start running down through the hall now.
Take off after her.
Okay. Let's make athletics to athletics then. If you beat it, you catch her. If you don't, she runs off.
Okay.
Can we hear any of this? Can we see any of this?
I'm only gonna say only you can if you can roll a perception check.
Gotcha. We will definitely try.
That'll be
Chloe,
a damn
I mean,
hard
she
roll.
rolled the
20.
perception check. She got
you
it.
rolled a 20.
I
Dirty
just
20.
I just got a 13. I'm not really good at any rolling anything. I got a 13.
I'm gonna say you don't catch it. Chloe, you do catch up to her just briefly, like just in time. You do grab her. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna like how I grab her is I wrap my arm around her neck like this and I'm just kind of holding her there.
When you're doing this, she's calling you a stupid bitch and to let her go. And she's clawing at your arms and she goes, I have a plan, you stupid bitch.
What is the plan?
She goes, well, if you would just let me go. Okay.
No, because you're gonna run away. What is the plan? This has to do with me too.
I am going to break the tie between us. Okay?
How do I know
Oh,
that doesn't involve killing me, Maxine?
it's not gonna kill you. I'm simply giving Jack away.
No!
She goes, he'll
No!
be.
No! Okay, well.
Some maids are starting to look at you and their eyes widen and they're like, you start to notice it's Tilda. There's a maid, Tilda, with a box. And she goes, um, um, um,
Tilda, Take a deep
Yes.
breath. Take a deep breath.
The other Max is like, Tilda, help me!
Til-
Help me!
Tilda, take a deep breath. Can I restrain her arms in a way?
Make a strength roll against my
Okay.
strength roll.
Okay.
I will say,
Well, isn't she already restrained since you grabbed her?
Yeah, she is
Yeah,
already
but not
restrained.
her arms. I don't have her arms.
if you would like
Oh
to
yeah, that's
try
right.
a different position, is what I'm saying.
I got
Whoa. Whoa.
I got a 17.
I also rolled a 17. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
I'm pretty
Wouldn't
sure
she roll
Max
with
wins.
disadvantage because she is
Yeah,
She
she's
is
already been
grappled.
grappled.
Yeah.
To be fair though, it was Chloe who made the roll, and it is a meets it beats it thing.
again.
No, but that
she's
wouldn't.
grappled.
She's
Skip.
still rolling at disadvantage, so be quiet.
Yeah, Skip.
Okay, with the disadvantage, you do beat it.
Okay.
No.
Tilda, take a deep breath.
That was
Tilda.
crazy.
Listen,
Tilda,
I'm
take a deep breath. You got this.
not supposed to tell the Maxes. I'm not
Oh,
supposed
it's
to
okay.
tell you.
Tilda, I don't need to know anything from you. Tilda, I need you to reach into Max's pocket and I need you to grab a coin. The coin that is in her pocket.
I feel unsupervised, but okay.
Tilda, I believe in you. You got this.
Do we want to make this? How do we want to roll for this? Okay, guys, odds or evens?
Slide a hand. Odds.
No.
Okay. Tilda will then actually grab the soul coin out of
Yes, Tilda!
the other Max's pockets. And Tilda goes, I'm reading a coin. I'm reading a coin. What do I do now?
Tilda, find Sergio, give it to him. Don't let him give it to anyone.
Okay. I'm gonna write it down on the piece of paper and then I'll go. Okay.
No, run now, go.
Okay. Okay. She throws the piece of paper down and she starts running.
No.
That being said, you hear Toto go, run, run, run. She goes,
Are you
that being said,
okay?
Max is calling. She goes, you're so fucking stupid. She goes, Jack isn't even good.
Why do you say that?
We can't hear you, Mary.
We can't hear
I
you,
think you broke the
girlfriend.
sound barrier.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. She calls you a stupid bitch, and that Jack is gonna kill you.
I got that part.
She starts to calm down, and she goes, I overheard him talking about how he was going to, you know, the whole trafficking thing here, right? And how we're of magic, right? Apparently, Jack's little trips in the mortal realm was so that he could consume humans to be more powerful. He wants to be the next Night Lord. So, congratulations, Max.
How am I supposed to believe you?
She just sighs and she goes, I don't care. Do what you want with the information. I don't care. We're tied together. So if you die, I die.
Fuck. I don't understand how I can trust you. You don't like me, I don't like you. Why do I expect you to tell me the truth?
Because I want to be let go. We have the same.
Is this?
What?
Go ahead.
I don't want to be tied to you either. You think this is fun with all your little bargains?
All my little bargains.
And you know what's awful? Is that every time I see Wolf Boy, my heart goes pitter patter. It's gross. It's absolutely gross.
What do you mean it's gross? Sergio is handsome, thank you very much.
But imagine, like, your heart going for someone you don't even know. It's just a coworker.
You are so incredibly frustrating.
Weren't he with
I
Kelsey?
don't, I don't, huh?
Weren't they with Kelsey?
He chose me over Kelsey, okay?
Her mouth drops and she goes, of course
What?
they win. We are pretty hot.
We're hot, right?
Yeah, I can see it. Um, Serio, in
I,
this moment. Oh yeah, go ahead. Just one last thing.
I just, yeah, I don't know how to trust her, so I'm just still there, I guess.
Serio, you see Tilda running up to you. She goes, she's got like a box with a ring in it, and then she's got a coin, and she goes,
Thank you. Okay, what is this?
the
What is
two,
this?
you know how you said don't talk to them
Yeah,
or don't tell
I
them?
didn't say. I just said don't tell them about the ding
They're
thing.
fighting each other. I don't know which is which.
It's fine.
Uh,
It's fine. Thank you so much. This coin mine. I, I'm taking that. What's that? What's that other thing?
uh, I'm not supposed to tell anyone. It's not for
Okay,
you.
okay, that's fine. I believe in you. Go do whatever the fuck that was. We'll talk later. Tilda, I'm gonna run. And I.
As you start running, you hear Tilda behind you go, shit, I forgot what else was on the list. You start to run. You run into the two Maxes. Um,
What the actual fuck is going on?
I'm in a pickle,
I can see that.
and I'm still mad at you, but I need your help.
What do you want me to do? I have a
I
coin. What's this
don't
coin
know.
for?
Yeah, it's Jack. That coin is Jack. That coin is his life. Uh,
I'm
Maxine, you explain. I like jab her in the side.
four.
Explain. Tell
what
him
do I
what
do
you
with it?
told me.
How
You're
do I
gonna
get her?
make me explain again?
Yes.
So she goes on this whole spiel again. You start to hear like Maxine go on this whole spiel again about how like yada yada Jack wants to consume us. Don't let him out. I want to be untied to this bitch. And then she goes, and you, ugh,
Can I
Her
insight
her
check
heart.
Maxine?
yeah.
Okay. Please have it be okay. It's a 19.
She's not lying.
Oh fuck.
Oh
I
god.
probably should have insight checked her.
Oh
I
god.
don't know who to trust.
Oh god. Okay. I know it's kind of a pickle and it's a hard situation because Maxine is kind of a bitch, but
I
I
might
think
be a hot bitch, but I wouldn't
Hot.
get myself.
I
Well, we
don't
are
I
hot.
don't I don't
We
think
are hot.
she's lying.
Max, how do I know that you're not gonna ruin my life if I let you do this?
You're literally tied. Would you like to make another bargain?
No, I'm talking about after.
Oh,
After we are untied from each other. How am I gonna know you're not gonna go prancing around because you look alike me? You are still technically me. We're just not tied to each other anymore.
we could just say we're twins. I never want to see you again. Ever. I
Well,
hate
you
you. You
could.
hate me.
Oh,
I'll change my hair. I'll get a new hair color. I don't care. I just don't want to see you again.
Max,
Okay.
she's gonna like talk out loud to herself, but it's like the stupid little delusions in her head. She goes, "Man, it would be kind of fun to have a twin that like we
Oh,
work together with." Damn.
oh, okay. So what I'm hearing is this is part of getting untied.
She had a little thing with Betwink,
Oh.
a deal.
No, I have it with Coop.
Oh.
You said the wizard.
Well, Coop kind
Oh,
of,
I guess he
you
is a
know,
wizard.
There are
Coop and I are
multiple wizards.
friends, kind of. He gave me an eyeball. I'm
Actually, let me change it. Let me make
okay.
it
That's crazy.
Keelan.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
thank
Of
you.
course, you would make a Keelan. I'm
Yeah,
like
of course.
Keelan.
Uh,
I guess you would go for Keelan, huh?
It's not like I wanted to. Okay.
Look, let's just. If he's. I just need proof that this guy is actually an asshole, and we can go do it.
I'll even help you, Maxine, because I don't want to be tied to you anymore.
Let's go to his office then. Okay.
Okay, are we doing that right now? I think. Do you know what?
I still
Okay,
have to talk to Hannah.
okay,
You guys, I have to rotate to other people.
yeah,
So you sit there and you think about what you would like to do.
okay.
We're gonna go before this whole mess transpires. Let's go back to my little gay bitches. Mo,
Oh,
uh,
Wow, that's
Angus,
not.
uh,
Kayla, me, and Cam, and fucking kids on brooms.
Angus, Mo, Hoshi. You make your way to the library. Uh, you. Before this, you make your way to this library. This library, it's very dark. It's very quaint. There's a fireplace in it. There is two long, dark brown spiral staircases that go to a second floor. It's not a big library, but it's still huge enough that it has what like a square wall of books. Um, that being said, uh, you where would you guys like to go? Let's start with Mo. Where would you like to do?
yeah, I am looking for any information on the other regions, but specifically the Sun region.
Okay, make an investigation check. Uh, Kip, what would
Oh,
you like to do in this moment?
Uh, would Mo have told me what he's looking for? Because that
I
could
don't
help.
know. Mo, what would you like?
sure. I'll just be speaking out loud and be like, I kind of want to get more information and on this place that we find ourselves in. Um,
Roll,
so if you
please. Advantage.
read,
Um, that being said, as you guys are entering, Hoshi goes, huh, I mean, our library in the moon region's better, but I suppose this will have to do. And he kind of looks around and you see him kind of like pick, like, almost as if the book is dirty, kind of picks it up and drops it. And he goes, and kind of dust it, and he goes, huh, all right. I'm gonna look for Coop. I'll be back. You start to see him go up the spirals staircase.
well, so I rolled another natural 20.
I also got
Nice.
a
That's so
or not a
slay.
natural 25, just a dirty 25.
Can you tell me what specifically you're looking for about the Sun region, or just like a map?
I want to see if I can find a map and like general information about the region.
Hey, due to the Sun region, you're going to find the map, which it's not quite done, but I do have a map for it in the maps channel. I don't know if you guys can see it. But that being said, let me pull up my notes. Sun region. You're gonna find out some information about not just the Sun region, but just the Moon region as well. Like a long time ago, there used to be this big magical war that happened, which kind of burst the continents. Uh, it used to be like one big Pangea, and the continents kind of exploded everywhere. Um, you'll find out that the Moon and Sun region were a big part of the help that contributed to this war, and that they both have a blood oath with each other. Which is kind of why there's like this weird balance of the two regions, as they kind of battle each other out. You're gonna find out that the Sun region is actually a descendant of the sun god Cyrus. Um, that being said, they're both descendants of like a big goddess god, right? So like the Moon region has like Aelin. So Cyrus is like currently the one who's overseeing the Sun region right now, and he has his own son Sol, who's also described as the all-seeing prince. And he has another prince, who has been called the Lost Heir, as he's the younger one. That being said, you'll find out like the Sun region is really known for like its spices, for its like embracing what is considered unique. It's very opposite of the Moon region in that sense. Very known for travel, for ships, for like the sea, more desert, more humid climate, and that they have their own little festival. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull it up. So like the Moon region has their lunar festival, but the Sun region has the solar festival. And that's actually coming up soon here as well. That being said, and they have their own dragon as well. Um, so like they each got like a dragon as
Mhm.
part of their lineage, I should say. Not like a war prize, because dragons are intelligent. So like more like the dragons have settled there. That being said, that's what you're gonna find.
And is the lost heir like is he currently missing or is that just like a nickname that he has?
That's the book. That's what the book has currently. Is just the lost heir, is a younger son who's been missing for centuries.
Oh, okay.
Uh, would you guys like to do anything else? Or the Kip?
I guess he's gonna find a book on House Solaris specifically, because he did hear that
Yeah.
Tristan formed this house.
Yeah. I love this. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull it up.
And he's gonna mention to Mo, it's like, yeah, my friend Tristan, guess left Castle Volkihar and formed House Solaris. I mean, and apparently,
Was
go ahead.
Listen, was that the one we met at the
No,
blacksmith or was that someone else?
that that was Keyless. She's kind of a wild card. She isn't really right in the
No,
head.
no, I know Keyleth, but the guy that came in and like warned us that she
Oh
was
no, that was
coming.
Senshi.
Ah,
Okay. Kip, for you, you already know some of this information, but
I still
just
need
to
to write
like,
down descriptions for all the people, so
yeah, you're totally fine. But just so you know, like currently, this is like a more updated book. Currently the Sun region actually has like not, I don't want to call it a treaty, but more like a pact with this new Sun vampire group with the castle itself. Since these vampires have like more immunities to the sun, they serve a different purpose. They've been known to help each other out. But there seems to be like a strain relationship as they are currently new, right? Some people still distrust this at the same time. But they're still kind of popular at the same time. It seems like to be a new wave going on, pushing out the old in with the new, if that makes sense. Um, but you will see there's a couple of names you do recognize, and you do recognize like Tristan's name as part of the overseer on top of it. He's credited for helping them.
But yeah, I did hear that Alexander was with them, so that is the next place that we need to go. And apparently, and he's like continuing to read. He's like Flame Sentinels, Slim Minard is the right hand to Tristan, and he's kind of like babbling on about like the little different people that's in this house.
Okay. Sorry.
There you go.
That being said, you start to hear you start to hear a small voice behind you going, "That's quite sad." As you turn around and you see this little gnome with a little star wand. Um,
Ah, Coop. Hello.
your husband's missing?
Yes, he's currently with House Solaris in the Sun region.
That's so sad. I don't like
Yes.
House Solaris. They're kind of mean. Can you do me a favor?
Um,
Can you please move me so I may reach this other shelf? Please.
um, yeah, sure. And he's gonna like kind of like confused, but pick him up. Like he could cast levitate, but I mean, all right.
As you pick him up, he goes, you hear a quiet, "A piece." As you take him to the shelf, and he goes, um, he goes, "Thank you." He dusts
Of
himself
course.
off. He goes, he kind of sniffs you for a second. He goes, "Hmm, it seems you have been blessed."
Yes, I did get blessed by Lady Star this morning.
It's quite fortunate.
Yes, I was quite glad that she was around whenever I was up in the gardens. Oh,
You also smell abnormal.
how do you mean?
Um, around anything that doesn't belong here,
Um,
like on this plane. Mhm.
uh, yes.
What is that?
Why would you like to know? Is it important to you?
There are things. He kind of fidgets with his wand. He goes, "There are things as a wizard we are taught that some things should not exist. Because if they do exist, they warp time and space. Time and space. Do you understand me?
Um,
And when they
partially.
warp time and space, that's no good.
Right.
Can you, he kind of waves. He goes, "Can you move me over there, please, real quick?"
Uh, okay.
Um,
He's gonna
as
move into wherever he's pointing.
as you move him, he kind of jingles for a bit, and he goes, "Oh, excuse me." And like a bell falls off, and he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. That's just one of my pets." Um, that being said, he goes, as I was saying, as he starts waving his wand and the books, start, start flying out the shelves as he's looking through it, and he goes, "I'm just saying that there are some things that shouldn't be here."
Well, yeah, I was banished. I'm technically not allowed to be back, but under the graces of Ophelia, I
I'm
was
not talking
allowed.
about you, silly.
Oh, oh,
You smell fine. You're just partly undead.
yes, I know.
I'm talking about that other smell. Like it smells recent. Uh, and then you hear Hoshi go, "I missed you." And then Coop goes, "That's the smell. That's the smell."
Oh, I see. Yes. You know my friend Hoshi.
Uh, Hoshi goes, "Coop, I won't believe it. Baja still hasn't forgiven me for the rats." And Coop goes, "Well, Hoshi, I wouldn't forgive you either. I think that's fair. Anyways, Coop kind of leans forward and he goes, I would fix that problem of yours.
Um,
Uh,
what problem?
the abnormal problem.
I
Anyways,
I don't
how she
want
goes,
you to kill Hoshi.
he goes, how she goes, Coop, please, I just need a favor. I just need to be on good terms. I've been banned from the Wizards convention. I would really like to go again. You know, I understand you have this high society group, and I don't think it's quite fair you just get to decide who gets in, who gets out, who gets banished. I simply just set some things up fire. I might have like kissed some people. I might have like been in the wrong room. And Coop goes, well, it would have probably helped that if you didn't kiss Baja's mother, you would still be in. But considering that you did, I think he's not on the best of terms with you right now. Yep. When Hoshi
Um,
goes,
would
yes?
you like me to put you down, Coop?
Oh,
As I'm
yes.
still fucking holding him.
Yes, please. I would like to leave.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. Here you
Um,
go.
you start to see this. You start to see this little gnome kind of hobble as he goes through the door when Hoshi's kind of following him. And he goes, Coop, please. Coop goes, Hoshi, have you solved your problem yet? And Hoshi goes, it's kind of on pause. On pause. You know, you're not gonna live long. I feel like that's not something you can pause, right? Uh, when Hoshi goes, yes, but like, I have magic. I am blessed by the gods. So like, it will be fine. Uh, and Coop goes, okay, Hoshi. Just, uh, he kind of gestures down to Hoshi. Hoshi kind of leans over. You see this skinny, lanky Faye kind of lean over as Coop tries to gesture him, and Coop slaps him on the face, and Coop goes, Hoshi, don't mess with time, okay? And don't ever kiss people's mothers. That's all I have to say to you. And he starts to go out the door
Oh,
when Hoshi.
speaking of time, Coop, when is the Soul Festival happening?
Ah, I think it starts tomorrow. I mean, I'm going there tomorrow myself. My sister is holding a wedding soon. So many
Oh,
weddings happening. You know, people
right.
like to do it during the festival, so of course.
Would it be possible if me and my friends come with you?
Uh, of course. I'm also attending a funeral too. There's the festival, the wedding, a funeral. Uh, I mean, you could come too. I also have to give a blessing as well. Someone's having a baby, so I have to bless the baby, and then I have to
Of
fix the
course.
gate. Uh, but yeah, you. Uh, is it just you or?
It's me and four other people. Or actually, Hoshi, are you wanting to go if you allow him?
Hoshi kind of gives like a puppy dog face, and he goes, Coop, I would really like it if you let me and Haru. And Coop goes, I will only allow it because I owe Haru, okay? Because Haru saved my sister, so I will allow it this one time. Hoshi? And Hoshi goes, yes. He goes, uppies. As she picks up Coop, and Coop goes, if you carry me around all day, I will take you, Hoshi. And Hoshi goes, I am blessed. Thank you, Coop. Coop, Hoshi's carrying Coop, and Coop looks to you and he goes, anything else?
Um, no, that was it. Thank you. I really
he
appreciate the help.
of course. He looks to you, Mo. He goes, anything else?
Um, no, but if Hoshi is going to be carrying you around all day, I am going to be accompanying him. So,
Of course. I do have to talk to Todd. Todd is also coming with me. So,
oh, Todd, okay.
uh,
It will
yeah.
be good to see him.
My sister's marrying someone in Todd's family. So, I decided we don't run in the same circles, but I told him I would take him. So,
All right.
that being said, would you guys like to do anything else before I rotate to Kay?
No, I'm done in the library. I found what I needed.
Kip?
Um, I think he's gonna take the book on House Solaris to kind of like study up to make sure he knows everything, to make sure he has maybe like if there's like a layout of the castle to help him.
Okay. Okay.
So
I'll have to make a map for that, but yeah, you can find that.
cool.
Just remind
You don't
me.
have to make a map. You could just you know.
No, she needs to make a map
Oh,
for
I
specific
right.
reasons.
You do need to make a map.
You do need to make a map
a
for me specifically. You do.
um that being said, we're gonna rotate Kay. You see your sister and clone sister go into the office. Visario, Mo and them kind of leave. Isaac kind of turns to you and he goes, "Well, honey, what would you like to do today?"
Um, I'm not sure. This is kind of weird not having something to do.
Would
Um,
you like to go out on a date? I mean, I don't know the Fey realm, but
um,
would you like to go to like a bakery or to the garden?
yeah, that would be nice.
Or if you want,
we'll need to fix your ears again before you go out.
oh, he kind of, you see like a blush on his face. He goes, we could grab food, and then if you wanted to, if we go to the garden, you can paint.
Yeah, sure.
I'll go ask the kitchen to make us some food. Then
Okay.
I'll be
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Um, Isaac goes to the kitchen to talk to some people. Robin, what would you like to do before your date?
It's like very weird for Robin to not like have to corral or try to manage or like she's like, okay, Tilda's getting the ring, so work on that. And that that Max and Sergio are talking to Jack, and then Mo and Angus is doing their thing. Hoshi's with Mo, so that's good. Like she's like, okay, like everybody's good, everybody's accounted for, and everything. So I think she'll just look through her stuff that she has. She has that flower crown. She has her canvas. Uh,
Let's go ahead and do the flower crown now.
Thank you.
Like it's not finished, but
You
like
don't
you can
have to.
have
I
it.
was gonna actually do something else, but
Oh, what else do you want to do?
I have that mirror. And I want to like test it out and see what it does.
I don't even remember what the mirror does, so go ahead and pop off. Let's see what the.
It's the mirror of the past. Um,
Ooh, okay. Go
uh,
on.
the holder of this platinum hand mirror can learn something about the history of a specific object or creature by taking an action to gaze into the mirror and think of the target. Um, so I think like she doesn't know what it
What do
does.
you? So are you just using it on yourself?
Yeah, I'll just use it on myself.
Okay. As you look at this mirror, you start to see like a shine from like the sun, right? when all of a sudden the mirror starts to go into a cloud and then it starts to present a scene. You see these two lovely ladies, Lady Alisaria and Lady Sinbakri. Um, for out of not for out of context, but for in context, these are two ladies. You see them, a lady serving her other lady as like a knight, but from afar, from a distance, and you start to see another flash of a scene as they're making out in her office. When you see another flash of a scene of Lady Savakri, this drow with white hair, talking to, she seems to be in another plane. Um, it seems to be filled with clouds, stars. It seems like she's talking to an older man. Um, and all of a sudden you see another scene. She's in the forest. She seems kind of frustrated. And then another scene flips, and you see, uh, she's with the other lady again, Lady Alisaria. Um, and you see that there's another man uh, who looks kind of similar to Lady Alisaria in the scene. And they're talking as well. And that's all you get for that brief 1 minute. It's very quick.
Gotcha. She'll kind of like. She's just like, oh. And she like puts it down and like kind of picks it back up to see like if it
Okay.
continues.
It doesn't.
It doesn't, yeah.
So.
I guess she's just. Oh, okay.
I don't know any of these people. Pop off.
Okay, yeah. And she'll just put it back in her bag.
And then you start to hear screaming from the hallway. Um,
Oh, shit.
where you hear, uh, you start to hear commotion, and one of the maids, oh, that's what the perception check is for. Um, you as you go into the hallway, as you hear screaming, coming down from the hallway, one of the there's like two maids, talking to each other. Uh, and it's, we'll say this is like a taller elf with brown hair and a braid, and then like maybe a gnome woman, talking to each other. And then the gnome kind of goes, I heard she like, she made Tilda cry. And the other maid goes, yeah, but Tilda cries all the time. Uh, and she goes, and the other gnome goes, yeah, but like, she was combing her hair, and then she yelled at her. Um, and then you guys start to hear the screaming, and then the two maids are like, oh my gosh, is it her again? Oh, and you start to see Tilda running towards you with the box, as she goes, oh, my my lady.
Like, can I grab it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab it and put it in my bag real quick.
She
What's
she
going
goes,
on?
um, the two, they're fighting.
Okay, the Maxes. Okay.
And then I went,
They're fighting.
yeah. They're calling each other dumb bitch, cunt.
Okay, yeah,
Uh,
Tilda, I got that. Okay.
and then
Yes, yeah, I
Sergio.
get who. Tilda,
I need to come up with date ideas. Do you have any good date ideas?
a picnic in the garden. Okay, find
Okay,
find Isaac. Tell him I'm dealing with this situation.
okay, okay. I'll be back. I'll be
Okay,
back.
okay.
Tell Isaac. Tell Isaac.
And I'll
Um,
run to the
um,
screams.
you're gonna run to the screams. Sergio, Max, you start to see a robin coming your way. Uh,
Hi, Robin.
What the
Um,
hell is going
Hi.
on?
it's fine. It's we're in a
Jack
little bit
might
of
be
a
a bad
pickle.
person.
Like human trafficking bad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's
like
in
the
this
reason he kept coming
coin.
to the Fey realm
So it's
is
like,
because he was scouting people to track, and I can't help but to think that maybe he was gonna traffic me because he hung out with me like every week.
uh, so we have Maxine here who's gonna use Jack to
Unlink us.
yeah, and I honestly think that's a good idea. That part
I
I
don't know
like.
if she's telling the truth, but Sergio seems to think she is.
She seems pretty convinced. Uh,
Could
it's
I
just
do an insight check?
You could do an insight check. Also the piece of paper is on the floor if any of you want to.
what's oh
What is my insight? Plus six?
I pick up the paper.
Can I go? Let me see.
No, you're holding Maxine right now. It's like don't worry about it. Well, and then I just put the paper away.
Um,
Um,
22 for insight.
She's not lying. Like Max has lied to you before, but like this,
Yeah.
she's also pretty
I
selfish,
can I
and
can
I think
tell Max's tells sometimes.
yeah.
so
Wait,
okay, you agree too
Yeah,
that Maxine is telling the truth.
yeah, she's
Maxine. So, is the reason you wanted to get married to him is so you could have all the power and money and then get rid of him?
Of course.
That is smart.
sounds like Max.
Damn.
Well, technically, she's still getting it done.
Right.
We have this.
Wait. Hold on. Did Heelan ever say anything about like what happens to our shared bargains?
He said that once we are untied, whoever made them in the first place would keep them. So, say whatever bargains
Yeah.
I made stay with me, and whatever bargains you made stay with you. I would get a new identity.
So I don't have any power over the night court.
Well, technically, we are the same person right now. Technically,
Yeah, but after we unlink.
I feel like we're worrying about the wrong thing.
Yeah, that seems like we
Look,
should
Yeah,
probably.
look. Hey, Max. Hey, we can. I understand power. Yeah, we'll put a pin on that power hungry status. We need to focus about this. So
Okay,
Jack
show
literally.
us proof, Maxine, please. See, I asked nicely. I said please.
let's go. Actually, actually, we're gonna go to Maxine's room. She would keep the evidence in her room. Though she got it from his office and some other thing. My question is, are you gonna let Maxine go, or are you just?
I literally go. I'm like, hey, okay, if you're gonna move from there, this is probably unwise, but you have to promise me that you're not gonna hurt any of us, and that you're not gonna do any funny business and run off.
Then I want you to promise me back that you're not gonna hurt me and do any funny business.
That's fine. I promise you that I will not hurt you.
I will be nice if you be nice.
Equal
won't.
exchange. Okay. She promises the both of you.
Okay. Is that three-way bargain? I guess. How does that look? Like, do we get another tattoo?
I think it is like leaves. That kind of spiral around your wrist,
Okay.
like a
I'm gonna
vine.
get this one tattooed. This one's actually cool.
I need to stop. I need to stop stacking up on these, and I feel like that's
Yeah.
when you notice the other one. Like you guys notice the other one that me and Robin have, if you haven't already. Um. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Lead the way.
She leads you guys to her room. As you guys are making your way to Maxine's room, Isaac starts to catch up with you guys. He kind of looks out of breath. He goes, okay. He looks like he has like a little basket of like stuff in it, and he goes, I heard it, the message. I'm here.
Were y'all gonna? Y'all should go on a date. Y'all should just leave. Dude, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I just want to see proof, and then I have to go talk to my best.
You will be fine. You're good. You guys deserve a little break.
Isaac,
We'll be.
apparently Jack was a human trafficker.
Yeah, y'all can
Yeah.
discuss that during the date, and I start pushing the max.
Uh,
Like,
uh,
That's not good.
Yeah,
We
no.
should leave.
Um,
Like, all
well,
of us.
I mean, yeah, his
Oh,
body is trapped in a
Isaac,
coin right now.
his bot. Yeah, he's a coin right now.
I
Uh,
think I got it from here.
wait, so Robin, what would you like to do?
Okay.
I mean, I guess we're getting pushed out, so I guess I'm
As you
going
guys are
with
getting
Isaac
pushed
on a
out,
date.
I'm gonna come back to you two people. You guys go into the garden, right? Isaac sets up a little picnic. Uh, he has like a spread of little finger foods, a little drink for you. He sets up even your canvas for you. He got some other painting supplies from someone else, like he found an easel, so you can like find a spot to paint. What do you think you're painting in this moment, Robin?
um, Probably the flowers, cause they're pretty cool.
Okay, you're painting flowers.
Yeah.
Isaac is pouring a drink for you. He hands you a drink. Um, as you guys are talking about everything, he goes, "There's something I have to ask you.
Yeah. Um.
You know, Tilda came up running to me, panicking. She said she was on this errand for a ring, and then
Mhm.
needed help with Max. She seemed really nervous.
Yeah. No, she seems always nervous. Um. Yeah. Yeah.
Robin,
Yeah.
I'm not mad, but did you lose the ring?"
Yes.
He kind of chuckles, and he kisses your forehead, and he goes, "It's okay. It's just a ring. I can always get you another one."
Mm, But it just, I don't know.
Robin, I love you. I
I
don't
love
need a
you.
ring to prove that our love can last. I just need you. And he hugs you really tightly.
I'll hug him back.
That being said, let's go back to our two chaotic people. Um,
Which
Then
ones?
me.
Oh wait, no,
And
Mo's
Shiryu,
not a
then
chaos.
me.
I was talking about Hoshi and Angus. Those are the
Oh, that's
chaotic
good.
part.
Max. You guys go into
Maxes.
Maxine's room, and she starts to go under the bed and pulls out like a shuffle of stuff. It seems like she's got paperwork. She's even got like a little box. Um, as you start looking, there's like some documents of the night region has its own little prison cell underneath like the actual castle. And Maxine starts to go on a spiel to you, and she goes, "Okay, so I've actually been working with some other people in the castle, but she starts like pulling out these pieces of paper. She goes, "So I've been like kind of working undercover. Well, sort of not. Like I'm or at least Hannah, Hannah, or at least Hannah's been doing the undercover work. But I said
What?
I would marry Jack because that's the easiest part. I think marrying Jack is the easiest part. Like, who would say no to marrying a hot guy? Anyways, so I married Jack. But
Yeah.
anyway, they have a prison cell under the actual castle, which Jack was gonna go to a meeting today, but like I was gonna stop him from that because he was gonna put us in the cells. But anyways, um. So she's like pulling out like blueprints and some other stuff, and she goes, and uh, Jack also has like a little room. How do I go down there? It's kind of scary. I was already down there like twice because Hannah asked me to go pick up stuff. I don't like it. But uh, they sacrifice people down there. Apparently, what they do with us is like, since we're made out of magic, they can either consume, like, they can drain life, right? They take
Like
your
a
life from you.
vampire,
Go,
kind
yeah,
of.
but not in a sexy way, you know?
Oh,
You
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
um, and then another way is they can put you take the magic out of you and put you in a little bead, like a little stone. I don't know what the stone how it works, but it you turn into a stone. Oh, but
Hmm.
um and she pulls out and she opens a box, and in the box is like a blue stone, and in it shimmers. And she goes, um, I took this from down there. Uh, I don't want to go back down there, but I can't. But this is what the stone looks like. She pushes it to you. and it shimmers.
I guess I like take it and I like rotate it in my fingers.
Okay. It's
Just looking
probably
at
like
it.
a little bit bigger. It's bigger than a marble, but it's not as big as a tennis ball, if that makes sense. So it's probably like,
Okay. It's like a golf ball.
yes, it's like a golf ball size. So,
And that's a person?
well, and she pulls out another piece of paper and she goes, "Well, I've been also doing some work in the library, and apparently they're saying
We're
that
good at
it's
this.
like, well, it's not all of me. It's some other people too. Like Tilda's been helping. Uh, when
Good.
she's not crying, of course. Tilda has trauma, but that's another time.
Figured.
Yeah, did you know Tilda actually has a boy waiting for her? Like,
Oh,
I know, it's from the guy from the bakery shop. But like her parents don't want them to be together. But anyways, he's so look, they're so cute together.
hey,
But
we're kind of getting distracted.
oh yeah, so souls, humans. So apparently, there's this thing. She like starts showing you the pieces of paper. Um, that being said, I'm gonna actually end it there because it is 9 p.m. Central.
Uh, yeah.
Um, my dear players, thank you for joining me today for this one session. Please try to remember where you are currently in this moment. I will go ahead and make notes. I need to be better about notes, so I'm gonna do that. And we will pick up from there for next session for next Sunday. Uh,
Ooh.
Yeah, girl.
Lovely.
bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.